Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 10 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter System of Linear Equations. The lessons we're going to cover today are classify a system of equations by graphing, classify a system of equations, and solve a system of equation using substitution. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 10 math. Chapter we are on right now is systems of linear equation. Let's just start with the lesson that is classify a system of equations by graphing. Graph these equations y equal x plus 3 and y equals 0. So just look at the first equation y equals x plus 3. We need to find a y-intercept. So for the y-intercept we have to put x equals 0 in the equation. So when we have to do 0 plus 3, that means y equals 3. So we have a point 0 and 3. X is 0 and y is 3. The slope of this equation is 1. The exponent of the x is the slope, so that is m equals 1. So that means you need to move up 1 point and right 1 point. Here is the point 0, 3. You have to move up 1 point and right 1 point. So here is another point. Just make a line or join the dots and make a line. The other equation is y equals is so we have y equals 0 means we have a point at a 0. So this is the only line we have. The point of intersection is y equals 0 means you have a line on the x-axis. So the two lines intersect at one point. The system is consistent and independent. A system of two equations can be classified as follows. If the two lines are parallel, the system is inconsistent with no solution. If the two lines intersect at one point, the system is consistent and independent with one solution. If the two lines are the same, the system is consistent and dependent with infinitely many solutions. Let's just start with the test questions. Graph these equations y equals x minus 4 and y equals negative 4 by 5x plus 5. So start with the first equation, that is y equals x minus 4. Let me write down both the equations, then we'll start. Okay, y equals x minus 4 and y equals negative 4 by 5x plus 5. Okay, so for the first equation, the slope is 1 and the x-intercept is, when you put 0, that is negative 4. So we have 2 points, right? And for the second equation, the x-intercept is x is 0, y is 5, and the slope is negative 4 over 5. Now I'm going to plot these two equations on the graph. So for the first one, x is 0, y is negative 4, right? Here is the point. And the slope is 1. You need to move up 1 point and right 1 point. I'm going to use this line to, okay. Now for the second equation, x equals like 0 and 5. X is 0, y is 5. No, x is 0, y is 5. Sorry, not here. This y is 5. Negative 4 over 5. You need to move down 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 5 points. 1. So here is the other point. Down 4 points and right 5 points. Now I'm going to make a line that connect these 2 points. So here is the point of intersection, right? So when the two lines intersect, the system is consistent and independent, right? Because they have only one point of solution. So the system is, option number 2 is the correct option. The system is consistent and independent and we have only one solution. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is y equals x minus 1 minus 7. So let's just plot these equation. Y equals x minus 1 and y equals x minus 7. So the x is 0 and y is negative 1. The slope is 1. And x is 0, y is negative 7. The slope is also 1. So x is 0, y is negative 1. The slope is 1, so move 1 point up and 1 point right. So here is the line. Okay. The next one is uh, 0 and negative 7. X is 0, y is negative 7, and the slope is also 1. Move up and right up. So join these 2 points and make a line. I think And these lines are parallel lines. Yes, they are parallel lines. The system is inconsistent with no solution. Got it? Option number two is the correct option because the lines are parallel, so the system is inconsistent. So option number three is the correct option. Y equals negative x minus 5 and y is negative x minus 8. So let's just plot these equations and see. Let me write down the equations first and we'll plot them. y, y equals negative x minus 5 and y equals negative x minus 8. Okay, so for the first equation, when x is 0, y is negative 5, the slope is negative 1. For the second one, 0 and negative 8, the slope is also negative 1. So for the first one, 0, negative 5, you need to move down 1 point and right 1 point. For the second equation, that is 0, negative 8, down 1 point and right 1 point. So let's just make lines for these two equations. I think they are again parallel. Yes, these are the two parallel lines, so the system is inconsistent. Option number three is the correct option. The system is inconsistent and with zero solution. So option number three is the correct option. Got it? Okay, you can. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is classify a system of equation. Let's just start with the lesson. Which system describes the equation below? Y equals 10 by 7x minus 3 and y equals 10 by 7x plus 9 by 5. So equation number 1 is y equals 10 by 7x minus 3. So the slope of this equation is 10 by 7 and the y-intercept is negative 3. So for the second equation, y equals 10 by 7x plus 9 by 5. The slope is 10 by 7 and the y-intercept is 9 by 5. For both the equations, the y-intercept are same. For the both the equations, the slope are same and the y-intercepts are different. So when the slopes are same and y-intercept are different, that means the lines are parallel and never intersect. So the system is inconsistent. Let's just start with the test questions. Y equals 9x minus 9 and y equals 3 by 4x minus 5 by 8. So the slope for the equation number 1 is 9 and the y-intercept is negative 9. For the second equation, the slope is 3 by 4 and the slope is negative 5 over 8. So the both the equations have different slopes and different y-intercept. That means the system is consistent and dependent, we have one point of intersection. So option number three is the. Oh, this is if the slopes are different, the system is consistent and independent. Sorry, not dependent. The system is consistent and independent. Option number two is the correct option. Y equals negative 5x plus 1 and y equals negative 5 by x plus 6 by 5. So both the equations have different slope. That means the system is consistent and independent. Option number 2 is the correct option. Y equals 5 by x minus 2 and y equals 5 by x minus 2. So both the equations are exactly same. They have same slope and same y-intercept. That means the system is consistent and dependent. Option number 2 is the correct option. System is consistent and dependent. Y equals 5 by 8x minus 10 and y equals 5 by 8x minus 10. So both the equations have same slope and different y-intercept. That means the lines are parallel. The system is inconsistent. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which describe the system of equation below. Y equals 3 by 5x minus 3 by 4 and y equals 6 by 5x minus plus 9 by 10. So both the equations have different slope. That means the system is consistent and independent. Option number 2 is the correct option. Y equals 3x plus 6 by 9. Y equals 3x plus 10 by 9. So both the equations have same slope but different y-intercept. That means the system is consistent and independent. Option number 3 is the correct option. Oh, inconsistent. They have same slope, so the system is inconsistent. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is solve a system of equation using substitution. Oh, Solve the solve using substitution. 5x plus 4y equals negative 3 and y equals negative 2. So you need to substitute y equals negative 2 in the equation. So replace the y with the value. So that is 5x plus 4 times negative 2 equals negative 3. So 5x minus 8 equals negative 3. So 5x equals 5. So x equals 1. Let's just start with the test questions. Solve using substitution. 5x plus 4y equals negative 3. So replace y with negative 2. So 5x plus 4 times negative 2 equals negative 3. 5x minus 8 equals negative 3. So 5x equals negative 3 plus 8. So 8 minus 3 is 5. 5x equals 5. So x equals 1. So that is 1 and negative 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 1 and negative 2. Solve using substitution. Negative 3x plus 4y equals negative 3. So replace the y with 3. That is negative 3x plus 12 equals negative 3. So negative 3x equals negative 3 minus 12. Negative 3x equals negative 15. X equals 5. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 5 and 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve using substitution 7x minus 7y equals 7. X equals negative 8. Seven times negative 8 minus 7y equals 7. Negative 7y equals 7 plus 56. 63. Negative 7y equals 63. Y equals negative 9. The correct option is y equals negative 9. So option number 2 is the correct option, that is negative 8 and negative 9. Two x minus y equals negative 6. X equals negative 2. 2 times negative 2 minus y equals negative 6. And negative y equals negative 6 plus 4. Negative y equals negative 2, so y equals 2. Option number 1 is the correct option, negative I 2 is the correct option, negative 2 and 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. I selected the wrong option. Y equals 2 X plus 7y equals 19. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 5 and 2. Option 1 is the correct option. Y equals negative 4 and negative 4x plus 5y equals 20. So which is the correct option? Option number 2 is the correct option, that is negative 10 and negative 4. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself today. So we were working on grade 10 math. Chapter we were working on is system of linear equations. The lessons we have covered today are classify a system of equations by graphing, classify a system of equations, solve a system of equations using substitution. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So any questions you can please ask if you have any.